More than 400 learners from various schools in the Karas and Hardap regions attended the second annual Career Assessment and Mentorship program Camp Campus in Bethanie on Tuesday. The idea is the brainchild of Sidney Boois, who was a learner at the Schmelenville Combined School at Bethanie. Boois, who is also the director of Camp Campus, decided to plough back into the community he grew up and where he attended school. Boois advocates for a total paradigm shift that members of smaller communities normally pursue careers in the public service, such as police officers, nurses and teachers.
Looking at we always have that paradigm of smaller communities where people know that, in terms of their careers also, I want to be, your traditional careers, if you like, your police officer, your nurse, people, that's what they find in smaller communities, and people are just likely to repeat that. But then if we repeat more of those success stories in Namibia, where we have grown as a country and say, let's do the civil engineers, the geologists, all those careers. And once we bring those stories of success in communities and just tell them if this could have been achieved by X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, 3, then this can be achieved by every individual. If people can dream it, they can achieve it. And basically bringing that reinforcement theory, talking to other success stories, your Daniel Motinga, who's an economist, well known, but now also a successful farmer, that comrades, gentlemen, let's go back to the community. We have been in Bethanie. He's part of the directors. Gilbert Boois, my own brother, he's a success story and part of the directors. And we said, let's go back and plant ourselves in that community. Now, once you plant yourself, you cannot just pull yourself out the next day. And the likelihood of where you come from, those communities, the likelihood is very low for you to run away from where you plant yourself, where you start something. And I think that is the whole background behind Camp Campus. It's literally going back to societies, but also building a business case for many others. If you are from a Combine, you are a successful person in Windhoek, how do you go back to a Combine and plant yourself into that community, make that change paradigms, and bring communities on par with the vision of this country?
Boois leads a successful career at the Motor Vehicle Accident Fund and is a family man. Meanwhile, Hardap Regional Governor Esme Isak, who represented the Minister of Education, Arts and Culture, Katrina Hansa-Imarwa, called on the learners to take their education seriously.
But dear learners, this morning let me tell you one thing. Don't compete with your teacher. He or she already finished where you are today. And change your attitude towards your school work. Change your attitude towards your teachers, towards your parents, towards your communities. The ball is in your hands. Jy weet die spreekwoord sê, jy kan 'n perd tot by die krib bring, maar jy kan hom nie laat drink nie. Dis hoe julle is. Nou ek wil hê julle moet verander. I want you to change and to change your attitude. I know the government of the Republic of Namibia, after independence, come up with children's rights. But let me tell you today one thing. Children's rights goes hand in hand with responsibilities. You have first to take up your responsibilities and claim for your rights as a child. My ministry supports this kind of partnerships wholeheartedly, which ensure that early interventions by way of coaching and mentorship forms part of the modern education system. Students, especially from grade 10 and 12, requires all the much needed support and guidance, not only to make informed decisions, but to align career options which contributes towards the aspirations of the Namibian house. In order to address sustainable challenges, furthermore, it's essential that all our schools enroll qualified career counselors in order to ensure quality outcomes as regards people's career paths.
Institutions like the University of Namibia, the Namibia Institute of Mining and Technology, Namibia College of Open Learning, Old Mutual, the Namibian Police Force, and the Bethanie Village Council took part in the 2016 Camp Campus. Grade 11 and grade 12 learners from schools as far as Luderitz, Keetmanshoop, Marienthal and Host Bethanie were at the Expo that featured information providing stalls of the various educational institutions.